Hey guys, come and join me while I let my TBR Jar, aka mug, pick my reads for the rest of June and July. And I'm probably going to say this in most videos, I am very sorry for the microphone quality. When I get a better microphone, all will be well. But for now, this is what we have. So, anyway, time to start a picking. I think I'm going to go with 7 picks. Because that just makes the most sense to me. I haven't read much in the past 6 months, so I finished 1 book so far this year. I think 7 might be a little bit ambitious, but I am getting back into reading, so it might not be that ambitious, but also I am not expecting to read any of these books on this list, really. If I hit 1, I will be proud of myself. I just want to do this because it looks fun, it seems fun, and it's... Honestly, I just want to do it, so I'm doing it. Because, again, it seems fun. So our first prompt here is a book that reminds you of the last song you heard. Well, the last song I listened to was Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter, because that just came out and essentially has been on repeat in my head, and I don't know if I have any books necessarily that would fit under that category. Actually, I lied. Yes, there definitely is a book that lands under that category, and give me 1 second. Okay, so for my pick for the song that a book that reminds you of the last song you heard, I am going with Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. Why? Because BJ is a man-child. I'm going to be rereading this at some point because I do want to continue reading the rest of this whole series and whatnot. So it's been a year since I've read it. I just want to reread it. I do enjoy it. I have read this twice now, so this will be my 3rd time reading it. But this is my pick for a book that reminds you of the last song that you heard of, which is Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter. That song is so good, though. This book is about BJ and Magnolia, and it's very drama-esque, very real. I know there's not a lot of happy that happens in it. It's one of those books where not everyone's going to like it, and if it's not for you, that is perfectly okay. There's definitely a lot of cheating in this book. There's kind of a lot of miscommunication too, which is one of my least favorite tropes, but it eats so well in here. And I really do want to continue the rest of the series. I'm just a little worried I'm not going to like Daisy Hates as much, the Daisy Hates books as much as I like the Magnolia Parks books, but I am very excited. So here is book 1 on our TBR. And now for prompt 2. Read the next book in a series. Okay, let's see, what series have I started? For my pick in the next book in a series, it is a book in the Maple Hills series by Hannah Grace. I am going to put Wildfire by Hannah Grace on here. It is about Russ and Aurora, and they work at a summer camp. And it's one of those cute little summer camp romances, which I think is perfect also for the time of year that I'm currently in. I am excited to read this because I enjoyed Icebreaker. I know a lot of people did not enjoy Icebreaker, but it was one of the first books that I had read when I had started getting back into reading. I really hope this is good. And I am also very excited to read the next one after this, because most of the booktubers that I relate to have related to that book, and I'm really excited. Dude, English is my first language, and I struggle to speak so much. That is crazy. Anyway, we're gonna go with prompt number 3. We're just gonna continue. Also, one thing about me is I don't know a lot of things, so if I am very bad at explaining what a book is about, my bad. I apologize severely. Don't always take my word on those either. unless I'm literally reading from the back of the book. So we have prompt number 3, a book on your Kindle. That's a good question. What books do I have on here that I want to read? Ooh, okay, I know exactly which one I want to read. I am going to read Metal Slinger by Rachel Snyder, hopefully. I've heard so many good things about that book. I remember when Emmy read it, I was like, I put that on my TBR literally right after I watched that video a few months ago, and it has been on my Kindle because I was 100% going to read it, and then I didn't end up even opening it. So that is definitely a book that I really want to read. Okay, now we're on to book 4. A romance novel. Okay, so the book I've decided for a romance novel, which is also a novel I know is going to break me once I read it. It is Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Let's read the back, because like I said, I don't know. He wants to save her, she wants to hide, she's damaged, he's determined, fate brought them together, love binds them. Johnny Cavanaugh has everything going for him. On the rugby pitch, he's a force to be reckoned with, even plagued with a hidden injury. Everyone knows he's heading straight for the top, but that means there's no room for mistakes or distractions. Not even the shy new girl at Tommen College, the one with the sad eyes and concealed bruises. He needs to stay focused, keep his cool, not let anything get in the way of the bigger picture, except before he knows it, this girl has become his only picture. Life has never been easy for Shannon Lynch, bullied and tortured. She lives at Tommen College midway through the school year, praying for a fresh start and desperate to shake off the demons that plague her. But when she meets the notorious Johnny Cavanaugh on her first day, her plans to keep a low profile are at serious risk. As they fall into a complicated friendship and grapple with their undeniable chemistry, hidden pain, and complicated secrets threaten to be their undoing. But Johnny won't give up on Shannon, no matter what it costs. No matter what it might cost them both. Yeah, this book is 100% going to break me once I read it. I'm probably going to be a pile of mush, and I have a feeling I'm probably going to become obsessed with these characters, and like the rest of the series, I am devastated that I'm already pre-devastated, but I'm also very excited because it's going to rip out my heart, but I'm going to like it. I already know that. So here's book 4, Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. Go start the Boys of Tommen series. I'm totally gonna have a blast. All right, book number 5, because I can't keep count. We have a cover that matched your outfit. I'm wearing gray and black, so I don't own a lot that really match my outfit. Okay, so the book I have chosen is probably one of the only books on any of my shelves that somewhat matches my outfit. However, do not say anything, because I know it's crazy. I have not read this book yet. I know. Okay, I understand. But it's Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I don't have the outside, so I'm going based off of the hardback cover. I have never read Hunger Games, ever. I've seen every movie so far. I got to see like an early screening of Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes when it came out. Loved it. It was great. One of the best things ever. Loved that movie. Ugh, such a good movie. Oh, the whole Hunger Games series is so good. So I feel like I should get all of the other backstory, especially since, Haymitch's book just came out, and I really do want to read that. So I need to read everything else first. So here we are. We have the Hunger Games. That's the 5th book on my list. Prompt number 6. Fuck. All right, here we go. We're going into prompt number 6. A book with a character name in the title. All right, so for prompt number 6, we got a book with a character name in the title. So I'm going to continue reading Percy Jackson and the Olympians. I am on book number 3, The Titan's Curse. Very excited to read it. I have somehow managed to continue to keep up with the show, at least. I will always and forever be upset that the movies didn't get continued, but I completely understand why, because even Rick Riordan hated those. I just like them like as their own like entity, not as a Percy Jackson like thing. Especially after reading the first book, I understand how terrible the movies are. But they were such a comfort for me. I just really wish they got continued, but I, again, completely understand why. Love Logan Lerman as Percy Jackson, though. But, yes, we're going to continue Percy Jackson and the Olympians, which the first book is about Percy, who finds out that he is a demigod, and they follow his adventures every summer. It is a really good series. I highly suggest it, no matter what age you are. It is good, in my personal opinion. But also, I really do, I enjoy most books. And my little brother is actually, he just started reading this series too, so that's very exciting. I'm very excited. So this is book number 6. Prompt number 7, and I'm going to try to hurry and finish this before my camera dies on me. Ah! Tried to like send out 4 bajillion. A book with an object in the title. So for book 7, I am picking Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I don't really have time to explain what this is before my camera dies, so I don't know. I am very excited for this. It's an Emily Henry book. I have read Beach Read, really good, loved it. So anyway, let's go through our official TBR for the next month and a half. The first book we have is Metal Slinger by Rachel Snyder, which I am very excited for. And then we have Book Lovers by Emily Henry, Wildfire by Hannah Grace, Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Titan's Curse by Rick Riordan, The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins, and Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. And an honorary mention, my current read, Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco. So those are all of the books I'm hoping to read over the next month and a half by the end of July, maybe even the end of August, I don't know. Hoping I will kick myself out of this book slump. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. And I hope you guys have a lovely morning, evening, night, wherever you are. And yeah.